Are you feeling like aging has brought about certain habits or behaviors that no one warned you about? Maybe you've noticed changes in yourself or in the people around you that feel uncomfortable or even isolating. The truth is, aging is a journey filled with transformation, and not all of it is easy. But here's the good news: understanding these changes gives you power. It allows you to take control, make adjustments, and live a life that feels fulfilling, strong, and independent. You are not alone in this. And today, we're going to talk about some of the most overlooked but real things seniors tend to do as they age, things no one tells you about, but more importantly, what you can do about them. Aging brings wisdom, experience, and resilience, but it also comes with challenges that many people aren't prepared for. Perhaps you've found yourself withdrawing from social situations more than before. Maybe you've developed a routine that feels comfortable but also strangely limiting. It could be that you've started overlooking small things like personal grooming, staying active, or even maintaining close friendships. These habits creep up slowly, often unnoticed, until one day you wake up and realize that you feel different, disconnected, or even a bit stuck. And the hardest part, society doesn't often talk about these things. People assume that aging is just about physical health. But the emotional and behavioral changes are just as important. The good news is, awareness is the first step to change, and change is absolutely possible. Let's talk about the reality of what happens when these unnoticed behaviors continue unchecked. When seniors begin withdrawing from social interactions, it can lead to loneliness, and loneliness has been linked to depression, cognitive decline, and even a shorter lifespan. When routines become rigid and unchanging, life starts to feel dull, and new experiences become rare. A lack of self-care, whether it's neglecting nutrition, hygiene, or physical activity, slowly chips away at vitality and independence. And worst of all, when these patterns set in, they become harder to break. But here's the most important thing you need to know: you can break them. You can reclaim your energy, your enthusiasm, and your sense of purpose. It starts with understanding what's happening and making small, deliberate changes every day. The first and most powerful shift you can make is in your mindset. Aging is not about decline, it is about evolution. You are still in control of your life. You have the power to redefine how you age, how you engage with the world, and how you feel every single day. Think of aging as an opportunity to refine your life, to focus on what truly matters, and to create a lifestyle that supports your happiness and well-being. The key is to recognize these behaviors and replace them with habits that bring energy and fulfillment. This isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about small, intentional shifts that add up to a powerful transformation over time. One of the most important changes you can make is staying socially engaged. If you've found yourself avoiding social events, make an effort to reach out. Call an old friend. Join a local group. Even a short daily conversation can make a world of difference. Movement is another key. Your body thrives on activity, and when you stop moving, everything starts to slow down: your metabolism, your energy, your strength. Find a way to move every single day, whether it's walking, stretching, or dancing in your living room. And don't underestimate the importance of mental stimulation. Challenge yourself with puzzles, reading, learning new skills, or even engaging in meaningful conversations. Your mind is like a muscle, it needs exercise to stay strong. There will be challenges along the way. Maybe you're thinking, I don't have the energy for all of this. Or perhaps you feel like you're too set in your ways to change now. These thoughts are natural, but they are not facts. Energy comes from movement, not from waiting for it to magically appear. Change feels hard at first, but it becomes easier the more you commit to small steps. and you are never too old to reinvent your habits, your mindset, and your approach to life. The secret is to start where you are, with what you have, and keep moving forward. Acknowledging the challenge as the opening sentence sets the tone by recognizing that obstacles are inevitable in any journey of change or self-improvement. This validation is crucial because many people hesitate to take action due to the fear of difficulty or failure. By stating that there will be challenges along the way, the text immediately connects with the reader's reality, making them feel understood rather than dismissed. Common mental barriers. The passage then identifies two specific thoughts that often hold people back. I don't have the energy for all of this. This statement reflects a widespread belief that taking action requires an initial reserve of energy. Many people assume that they need to feel motivated before they can act, which leads to procrastination. I'm too set in my ways to change now. This thought represents a resistance to change, often stemming from years of routine or a fear of failure. It's a mindset that suggests personal growth is only for the young or those who are naturally adaptable. By explicitly stating these thoughts, the text mirrors the internal dialogue of the reader, making them feel seen and heard. This rhetorical strategy builds trust and engagement. Challenging limiting beliefs, the passage then presents a powerful counterargument. These thoughts are natural, but they are not facts. Here, the distinction between thoughts and facts is crucial. Just because someone feels like they lack energy or can't change doesn't mean it's objectively true. This sentence reframes self-doubt as a mental habit rather than an unchangeable reality. Energy comes from movement, not from waiting for it to magically appear. This challenges the common misconception that people must wait to feel energized before they can start. Instead, it introduces the idea that taking action, even small steps, creates energy and momentum. This aligns with behavioral psychology, which suggests that action often precedes motivation rather than the other way around. Change feels hard at first, but it becomes easier the more you commit to small steps. This sentence acknowledges the discomfort of change, but reassures the reader that persistence leads to ease. It implies that difficulty is temporary and that consistency is the key to making change feel more natural over time. Reinforcing the power of choice, and you are never too old to reinvent your habits, your mindset, and your approach to life. This is a direct, encouraging statement that dismantles the idea that age limits personal transformation. It reinforces the idea that growth and improvement are lifelong possibilities. A practical call to action, the passage ends with a simple, actionable formula for progress. The secret is to start where you are, with what you have, and keep moving forward. This statement removes any excuse for inaction by emphasizing that no perfect conditions are needed to begin. It suggests that the best way to move forward is by taking small, immediate steps with whatever resources are available in the present moment. Challenges are normal, but they are not insurmountable. Doubt is common, but it should not dictate your actions. Energy and motivation are generated through movement. Change gets easier with consistency. No one is ever too old to evolve. The most important thing is to start and keep going. 1. Acknowledging the challenges. The text opens by recognizing that challenges are an inevitable part of any journey towards self-improvement. This acknowledgement is vital for engagement because it immediately resonates with the reader's lived experience. Many people hesitate to take action due to fear of failure, difficulty, or uncertainty. By stating up front that obstacles will arise, the passage validates these concerns instead of dismissing them. This validation serves a dual purpose. It reassures readers that they are not alone in their struggles. It creates a sense of trust because the author does not present change as effortless or instant. By grounding the discussion in reality, the passage sets a foundation for a credible and motivational message. 2. identifying common mental barriers after establishing that challenges exist. The text pinpoints 2 specific thoughts that commonly prevent people from taking action. I don't have the energy for all of this. This statement reflects a widespread misconception, the belief that energy must come first before action can happen. Many individuals assume they must feel motivated before they can start improving their habits, exercising, or pursuing new goals. This thought often leads to procrastination because waiting for the perfect moment or an ideal energy level becomes an endless cycle. I'm too set in my ways to change now. This belief highlights resistance to change, especially for those who have spent years in certain routines. People often think that personal growth is only for the young or those naturally adaptable. Fear of failure, discomfort, or the idea that habits are too ingrained leads many to believe that change is no longer possible for them. By directly stating these 2 limiting beliefs, the text mirrors the internal dialogue of the reader. This is a powerful rhetorical technique. It makes the audience feel seen and understood, instead of lecturing or dismissing these concerns. The passage brings them into the open, fostering a sense of connection and engagement. 3. Challenging limiting beliefs. Once the text has surfaced these common doubts, it counters them with a direct and empowering statement. These thoughts are natural, but they are not facts. This distinction is crucial. The passage reframes self-doubt as a habit of thinking rather than an objective truth. Many people treat their feelings as proof of reality, assuming that because they feel incapable, they must actually be incapable. However, the text challenges this assumption, making it clear that thoughts and reality are separate. Energy comes from movement, not from waiting for it to magically appear. This sentence dismantles the myth that motivation precedes action. Instead, it introduces a fundamental truth: taking action creates energy. This aligns with behavioral psychology, which suggests that small actions can trigger momentum, making further progress easier. When people move, whether through exercise, new experiences, or even simple habits like walking, they generate energy rather than passively waiting for it to arrive. Change feels hard at first, but it becomes easier the more you commit to small steps. This statement acknowledges that change is difficult initially, but reassures readers that persistence leads to ease. It suggests that discomfort is temporary and that consistency transforms effort into a natural part of life over time. This principle aligns with neuroscience, where repetition strengthens neural pathways, making new behaviors feel effortless with practice. For reinforcing the power of choice, the passage further empowers the reader with a bold, encouraging statement: and you are never too old to reinvent your habits, your mindset, and your approach to life. This is a direct rejection of the idea that personal growth has an age limit. It reinforces that transformation is always possible, no matter how long someone has lived with certain habits or perspectives. By dismantling age-related self-doubt, the passage expands the reader's sense of possibility and potential. 5. A practical call to action. The text does not stop at motivation, it provides a clear, actionable strategy. The secret is to start where you are, with what you have, and keep moving forward. This simple yet profound statement removes excuses for inaction. Many people wait for the right conditions before making changes, waiting for more time, energy, or resources. However, this passage shifts the focus to action in the present moment. It reassures the reader that no perfect circumstances are required to begin. By encouraging progress with what you have, the text promotes resourcefulness and a focus on small, manageable steps. The phrase "keep moving forward" reinforces perseverance as the ultimate key to success. By structuring the passage in this way, the text delivers an uplifting and practical message. Challenges are normal, but they are not insurmountable. Acknowledging struggles does not mean surrendering to them. Doubt is common, but it should not dictate your actions. Negative thoughts are mental habits, not reality. Energy and motivation are generated through movement. Action comes first, motivation follows. Change gets easier with consistency. Small steps compound into lasting transformation. No one is ever too old to evolve. Growth is a lifelong process, and age is not a barrier. The most important thing is to start and keep going. There is no perfect time. Progress begins with a single step. It acknowledges that the journey to improvement, whether in health, mindset, relationships, or personal development, is filled with both easy and difficult days. However, the key to success lies in continuing forward despite challenges. It emphasizes the importance of surrounding oneself with positive influences. The people we associate with, the media we consume, and the environments we place ourselves in all shape our mindset and outlook on life. Choosing to be around supportive, encouraging individuals can help maintain motivation and reinforce a positive attitude. Similarly, avoiding negativity, whether from toxic relationships or self-doubt, can significantly impact one's ability to stay committed to change. The text also highlights the significance of setting small, achievable goals. Large, overwhelming changes can often feel discouraging, leading to frustration or a sense of failure. By breaking down goals into smaller, manageable steps, progress becomes more visible and attainable. Each small success builds confidence, reinforcing the belief that change is possible. Celebrating progress is another crucial element in the journey of positive transformation. Acknowledging even the smallest victories keeps motivation high and reinforces the idea that every step forward matters. Whether it's sticking to a healthy habit for a day, learning something new, or simply choosing to maintain a positive attitude. Recognizing these achievements fosters a sense of accomplishment and self-worth. The idea of finding joy in the little things is an important reminder to appreciate the present moment. In a world that often encourages people to focus on what they lack or what's next, the message here is to take pleasure in everyday experiences, whether it's a conversation with a loved one, a beautiful sunrise, a good book, or a peaceful moment of reflection. Embracing these small joys contributes to overall well-being and happiness. Lifelong learning is another theme in this message. The encouragement to keep learning suggests that growth does not have an endpoint. Staying curious, open-minded, and willing to acquire new knowledge or skills keeps the mind active and engaged, which is essential for both mental and emotional health. The final portion of the message serves as an empowering affirmation. It reminds the reader that they have control over how they age and how they navigate life's challenges. Rather than seeing aging as a passive experience, this perspective reinforces that it is an active process, one that can be shaped by one's choices, mindset, and actions. The statement, "You are capable, you are valuable, and you have so much more to experience in this life," is particularly powerful. It reassures the reader of their worth and potential, emphasizing that no matter their age or past experiences, there is still more to look forward to, more to achieve, and more to enjoy. It serves as a call to embrace life fully, with confidence and optimism. In summary, this message is a deeply encouraging and motivating call to action. It promotes persistence over perfection, positivity over negativity, and appreciation for both progress and small joys. It urges individuals to take control of their mindset and choices, reinforcing the idea that they are not only valuable but also capable of shaping their own future. Right now, you have a choice. You can continue on the same path, feeling stuck in habits that no longer serve you, or you can take control, make small shifts, and create a life that feels fulfilling and joyful. Choose action over hesitation. Choose growth over stagnation. Choose to live fully, no matter your age. And remember, you are never alone in this journey. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the power to make the rest of your life the best of your life. The time to start is now. 1. The power of choice. The passage begins with right now. You have a choice. Immediately engaging the reader by placing them at a decision point. This opening is powerful because it creates urgency and responsibility. It highlights that at any given moment, we are in control of our own actions, attitudes, and direction in life. 2. Acknowledging the current state, you can continue on the same path, feeling stuck in habits that no longer serve you. Here, the passage acknowledges a common struggle: feeling stuck. Many people fall into routines that no longer bring them joy, yet they continue due to comfort, fear, or uncertainty. By naming this struggle, the passage connects with the reader on a deep level, validating their emotions and experiences. 3. The alternative, taking control, or you can take control. Make small shifts and create a life that feels fulfilling and joyful. This sentence presents an alternative path: empowerment. It reassures the reader that they don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Even small shifts can lead to a life that feels fulfilling and joyful. The choice is framed as an opportunity, not an obligation, making it more inviting. For encouragement to choose growth, choose action over hesitation. Choose growth over stagnation. This part of the passage uses contrast and repetition to reinforce the message. It urges the reader to take proactive steps, action, instead of waiting in uncertainty, hesitation. Similarly, it highlights that personal development, growth, is always preferable to remaining stuck, stagnation. The use of strong, direct commands makes the message more compelling. 5. Emphasizing the ability to live fully. Choose to live fully, no matter your age. This sentence removes a common excuse: age. Many people believe they are too old to change, improve, or pursue happiness. This statement directly counters that limiting belief by asserting that age is never a barrier to living a fulfilling life. 6. Reassurance. You are not alone, and remember, you are never alone in this journey. This phrase provides emotional comfort, acknowledging that change can feel overwhelming. It reminds the reader that they are supported, whether by family, friends, or even personal resilience. 7. Empowering the reader. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the power to make the rest of your life the best of your life. This sentence affirms self-worth and highlights 3 crucial qualities: strength, the ability to face challenges and keep moving forward; wisdom, the life experience and knowledge gained over the years; power, the capacity to take control and shape the future. The phrase, "make the rest of your life the best of your life," is particularly uplifting. It implies that no matter what has happened in the past, the future is still full of possibilities. 8. The urgency to begin now. The time to start is now. The passage concludes with a firm call to action. There is no waiting for the perfect moment. The best time to take control and make a change is right now. The simplicity and directness of this statement eliminate hesitation and reinforce the overall message. Conclusion: this passage is a powerful motivational push that speaks directly to anyone who feels stuck, hesitant, or uncertain about change. It uses affirmation, contrast, encouragement, and urgency to inspire action, reminding the reader that they have the ability to shape their life at any age. It balances gentle encouragement with firm empowerment, making it both emotionally uplifting and practically inspiring.